Right, hi. So, today's Le Rock routine was a figure of 8, followed by a swizzle-stick walk around, followed by whatever we did at the end, which was a little dip, wasn't it? That
Yes.
was it? Yes. So, it should look a bit like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, in, back, in. Prepare, under, over, face, return, catch both, block, into the swizzle stick, and 1, 2, 3, and undo, away, and I forgot what we did next. Oh yes, that was it. Then we did a little block, turn, face, return, into the dip, down, or down, and back up. You don't do it that low. Right, so the top tips for that one was, first of all, with the figure of 8, when you start, prepare by sort of coming up between you, fingertip to fingertip, because there's a lot of twiddling involved. Then it's all one movement. You go down, under, up, down, over, round. And it needs to be pretty much a straight arm the entire way, because if you try and do it without going up too far, it sort of doesn't work. So you need to make sure you've got the down to turn, up, down, turn. And the other thing is, once you've stepped in to do it, you stay in until the end of it, because you need to make sure that you can reach over her head and you can go under. So you're close for the entire move. Right, second, the swizzle stick walk around. Push, turn on the spot, fingertip to fingertip. She's basically in front of me, basically facing me. She's not over there, she's not over there, and nor is she round there at this point. Yeah? Now there's a few of these promenade turns that you do. Now with this one you've got to make sure she stays kind of in front of you the whole way. So you're doing so you do the 1 and 2 and 3 and you turn out. She's still kind of in front of me. If I let her get behind me, like that, I then can't do that turn out, and in fact the only way to get out of that is that one. So make sure that you keep her in front of you, so that you can do 1 and 2 and 3. She's now on her left foot, so I can then turn her anti-clockwise to come out, keeping hold of both hands. Right, last but not least was the dip. The thing about the dip is that it is self-supported. So when I do the turn, I wrap her in for the return. My hand goes onto her back, follows around. I throw that over my shoulder, then I hold on either there, like that, or up here, depending on heights and shapes and everything. So we're nice and stable. My partner now dips down on her back leg, so she steps back with her right leg. I then lunge to the left. She is mostly supporting herself. I can't quite let go. I can there, but she's hanging on my shoulder. So she's not relying on me to hold her up. And we stand up and straighten, and off we go. And we step back.
Nudge of the shoulder.
Yes, a little nudge of the shoulder to separate. You will see people in freestyles going a lot further. It takes a lot of practice to do that. Get there, slowly build up to it. But you see the key thing that stays the same is I do not bend forward with my back. I go down, there, my back is still straight. I've not curved my back forward. If I go down like that, I'll keep going and we'll all end up on the floor. So however you're going, whether it's a little dip or a bigger dip, I'm still upright. And it's all done with this leg, so it's either there or there. The other one is this one, keep this slightly bent. Don't keep that too straight, because you can end up damaging your knee. So make sure it's slightly bent and ideally turned in a little bit, and then it's safe, there's no forces on it in directions that shouldn't happen.
And followers stay straight.
Ah, yes, followers. Stay straight as you go down. Fold a little bit this time as you go down. just sort of fold in the middle and see how badly it ends. Because if she sort of sits down in the middle, oh my god, it's all going straight downwards now. Whereas if she goes backwards, light as anything, light as a feather. So, really. So, it's all about the angles. If you're supporting on skeleton and strong muscles, light. But if you fold in half, suddenly I'm taking all of her weight with this arm. It's not going to happen. That was it. That was it.